I'm a middle-aged male who's reversed type 2 diabetes and lost 50 pounds. And you know, it was a lot from not drinking alcohol. I just want to share a little bit about my experience with this. It's because when you drink alcohol, I notice the people around me, the friends I used to hang around with. As soon as people start drinking, it's almost like the sedentary life just kicks in. Like there's shit you wanted to do, but once you have that first beer, second beer, third beer, it's pretty much over. It pretty much becomes a habit. I fucking miss it so fucking much. But I had to man up, I had to replace it. So when you're not drinking and you're sitting around, what it is, what would you do? Well, for one, I started looking around saying, you know, how can I make more fucking money? Now, money's not everything, but it definitely is the cushion of life in my experience. The other thing I looked at is, well, why don't we get shredded? Let's build some muscle. Heck, some of the things I used to love doing was going and fishing. And yes, beer made fishing a hell of a lot funner, but hey, I still love doing it. One of my biggest things is being able to take time off work. Maybe just to take naps and do absolutely fucking nothing for a change. To sum this all up, since I haven't been drinking for over a year and a half, it really awoken me up to how sedimentary my life had become because of alcohol. And it's just such a different world now without it. Now I find myself after a lull. Now it wasn't easy quitting drinking first off the bat, especially mentally, physically. I'd actually say probably some sort of spirituality too. But now I find I'm getting bored and there's things I want to do. So why not make more money? Why not take more naps? Why not work on looking the optimal, feeling the most optimal I've ever been in my life? Even though I'm almost 50 years old, I feel like I'm 20. So I know, just like my friends who I say this shit to, you're probably like, nah, man, you just don't know, because it's like you've been napping your whole entire life while you've been drinking. Once you get out in the sober area where you don't have these stimulants and this inebriation effect, you're gonna wanna get up and start doing some shit. And I think it's more positive than what you think and more achievable than what you think. I'll leave you with one of the last things that made me very depressed reversing type 2 diabetes, and that was that I didn't have a life anymore. Some of it was because I couldn't eat the food anymore, a birthday cake and things like that. But the biggest one was because I couldn't drink alcohol. Nobody loves beer more than me. But I had to ask myself, does all this define me as a person? This is what makes me happy, and without these things, I'm no longer a person? A happy person? That was the most pathetic inner dialogue I think I've ever had in my life, but such a crazy realization at the same time. All in all, life is way fucking better on this other side, and you guys can do it as well. No more type 2 diabetes and no more laying around doing nothing feeling sorry about myself. Time to fucking get up and act. It's the type 2 diabetes brotherhood.